Hello, welcome to Sunday morning coffee number 9. It's not morning. I'm even tireder than last week. It is evening, and I don't have coffee. But I've been at ChillCon all day, so the general standard now. Oh no! Is if I don't do the morning one, it'll be at 8 o'clock in the evening. I've got a chair on the other side of the desk, and it's got a bunch of pro painted miniatures on it. And I thought, will that be okay putting them there? Because I'll habitually go to put my foot up. I won't do that. I've just done it and knocked over someone, but it's one of my painted shield maidens, not a super good one, so that's okay. So yes, hello everyone. I will show you this properly in a bit. This is amazing. Yeah, it's a bit cold. I've been at ChillCon all day, and the theme of the week is that I'm struggling to get a nap, and I just want a nap. And every time I want a nap, something happens, and I can't have one. I also struggle doing lots of social things, so I have to spread them out. And I've done 6 days of socialising. So I had my mum here Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I played Gaslands on Thursday. Played Gaslands again, yay! And then I saw some friends in Bugman's on Friday, and I did an escape room on Saturday, and I did ChillCon today, and I've, between all of that, been absolutely beasting the Kickstarter. Hello Tim! Hello everyone! Hello! Yeah, it was a good show actually. I haven't been before, and I stopped doing smaller shows just because of my general horrific logistics. So it's the first small show I've done for a while. It was actually really nice. I'll talk about that properly in a bit when a few more people get here too. I'll give you all my current rage as well. So I got back at what are we now? 8 o'clock. I got back at 6:30. All I've eaten today has been a cupcake and some cheese in a roll, and that has been it. And I was starving, so I ordered a takeaway, and it said it would come at 7:15. So I thought that'd be nice. I can eat my takeaway, get all my hunger and general tiredness out the way, and do a stream for you folk. And it kept pushing back, and you can track where the driver is, and he was parked for ages, and he appears to have gone home or something. So I was following it, and it says he's coming, and the time keeps going on and on, and then it just said, sorry it's late, your order's delivered. So I'm like, oh. So I'm absolutely starving and have full hunger rage, which I'll be trying to disguise, because I am absolutely really hungry, and they've just taken my cash and not my food. But I was bad and used Deliveroo, and apparently I don't have any rights or something. But yeah, if anyone wants to look that up for me, I'm too tired and hungry. So I then, not learning my lesson on gig economy, have used Just Eats and ordered from somewhere else. But at least it's not Deliveroo again. How dare they? A hangry Annie is bad times. But I won't take it out on me. And I won't talk for hours about my my hunger. I'm so hungry. Cheese roll and a cupcake. But anyway, hello, a good chunk of people. Hello everyone who has joined. It is Sunday. I have no beverage as well. I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'll have a nice milkshake that I've ordered, and I'll have my milkshake. And I don't want a coffee. And I was going to have mead. I bought an absolutely lovely mead from the trade show. But I'm so sleepy. I'd rather just have a juice or something. But anyway, I will actually talk about some worky things. So this week I've been doing more beastly Kickstarter fulfillments. The last live video last week where I had my dressing gown on, I did actually go straight back to bed. I'm very struggling to catch up on sleep at the moment. Monday, yeah, I started a week on Tuesday, Yeah, I've just been full on packing Kickstarters. There was lots of other little niggly jobs that I had to do. So they were good. It's good that they're done, but yeah, that sort of took up quite a bit of time. I've got the new releases, and I can actually show you some of them now because I've snuck them onto my website without telling anyone. One person's found them so far. I needed to photograph the new terrain, which I've spoken about for quite a few of these weekends. I finally got around to doing it, which did mean that I had to take a day out of Kickstarter fulfillment, but I wanted to get that done as well. And I was starting to physically flag from constantly packing Kickstarters. I think the bench I've got isn't high enough, and for that like little bits of bending all day, I don't notice it, and then I'll pick a guinea pig up or something and my back just goes. So yeah, I thought I'm gonna sit and do computer stuff on yesterday. So I've been photoshopping because you've got to take the photo, I've got all the backdrop and all that, photograph the product, and then I have to go into Photoshop and click. But because it's all in grey, because it's the bare resin, it's really hard for the auto select to get it all properly. So then I've got to use the graphics tablet and just sort of colour in the little selection area, which takes quite a lot of time. Again, get them all cut out and then put them into the thumbnails to put on the website. Then write the measurements and description for each thing. And it does take a strangely long amount of time. So I didn't finish on Saturday, but I got a large amount of it done. So they're on the website. I haven't done an announcement yet because I wanted to wait till I had everything up. I haven't put the cargo up yet, which I think is the best one. But yeah, go check it out. It's on the Bad Squiddo terrain section. And I will show you. So a while ago I went, woohoo, I'm not going to show you them, but because they're on the website, I sold some to people today. Yay! I will show you. So this is one of the latest releases. It is brand new, sculpted by Ristal. Hello Ristal, if you're here anywhere. Hey. I've really this is horrible. I've trade show nails, so I apologise for my unpleasant nails. I'll try and minimise the. Oh, so there is a barrel mimic. Again, I don't like it when people show off minis and you see their grotty nails, and I have grotty nails, but I've just come back from a trade show, and I carried a lot of things today. So he is a barrel mimic. Is that a blister? I've got blister. Yes, Martin, I've got a full setup for taking the photos, but yeah, there's always something that will go in on them just because of the way they are. What else have I got? This is a basket meme. A meme? A basket mimic. Whee. I'm masking my hunger rage by being delirious, I think. I'm kind of glad that the man disappeared and didn't come after like 2 hours. I might have killed him. There is a treasure mimic. Hello, Peter. Oh yeah, don't worry about my my filling in of the stuff. I'm too brain dead, but I'm quite good at Photoshop, so I know what I'm doing. But yeah, it just means I've got to select some of it manually. None of that takes ages. It's just all the little bits and bobbling to get it all sorted, saved, say uploaded, product description written, sizes, and that's just for each product. So this is a book mimic. Hello, Dave. Whee. Oh, apologise. I've not the cleanest nails, but they're hard workers' nails. So I had my stand, but I shared with Sarissa in the vehicle again, so I had to put my stuff in the van and Sarissa's stuff. And yeah, they have lots of extra racks. I don't know how I've managed to blister my fingertip, but there you go. There is a bag mimic. Hello. This is my favourite mimic, and I'm really chuffed with the casters that they've got it in one solid piece. Look at this guy. hello, Mum. Mum's watching. She's on holiday in Cornwall. That's why I had to toil away at the show myself. It's got a bit of tuft on it. I had to add up by myself in this super sleepy state today. It's a disgrace. And due to various reasons, I've had no boiler working for I think about 4 or 5 months, and a broken shower for about that amount of time, and I really want a bath. Yeah, I want to just come back and have a bath. I'm like, oh, my boiler's not working. And the showers are quite unpleasant because I have a system. I have to, it's all like gaffer tape together. Yeah. I know I need to get it sorted, but the landlords are usually only here when I'm at work, and it would involve taking a day off. So I've been martyring myself again. Yes, some more mimics. Hello. You've got delirious sleepy Annie that's just rambling about stuff. I love that one. They have to make that noise. This is. I just love the casting on them as well. Everything is a mimic. Oh no, you're out focus. You're out focus. No. Oh yeah. Little bottle mimic fella. I love them. Aren't they so cool? Yeah, I think I asked Bristol to do me a couple of mimics, and then he'd made loads. And I'm not going to argue with that because they are super cool. So that's a pack of 10 mimics. And there's many, you don't have to just use them as mimics. They'd be really good as summoned monsters and things. I'm sure there's a use of Frostgrave for stuff like this. Like, whoa. So yeah, I'm super happy with those. There's a whole load, including Spidertopia, which I'm not quite sure how to market because obviously I don't want to throw spiders in people's faces. But yeah, sorry, I'm just clicking on here. I hope you can have a feed up after you finish on here. Yeah, I hope I can eat today. That would be nice. Mimics are also in Right Treasure and Books. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Claire, for losing your mind at so many mimics. Someone came over at Chilcon. Ooh, it's wobbling. I'm not moving. Chilcon looking for mimics today. It's like, ha ha ha, mimics. Yes. Yes, so I've been at Chilcon all day, which is a newish show in Derby. By newish, most of the shows are about 50 years old or something. And this is a couple, 2 or 3 years. So I've been before. Yeah, it was nice. It was busier than I thought. Sarissa dropped my racks off on Saturday, so I only had to turn up. Although I did have to do some moving around some racks when I got there, and putting all the new terrain onto a rack. And my brain isn't working. Yes, I've been trying. I said earlier, I've been trying to get a nap or just some sort of sleep in all week, and it's not been happening. And then I managed to wake up and then sleep in. And I had 15 minutes when I woke up this morning from waking up to Sarissa being here to pick me up. So there's lots of running around. I'm toying with the idea of going to tabletop Thingamy live at the Thingamy Alexandra Palace or something. Not as to trade. Sarissa had taken my racks. So I thought about going along just to hang out. Well, to have a little look around because I like shows that are different, and to work on their stand and sell more of my stuff than they would by themselves because I'm good at selling my own stuff. But the racks have all come. I like telling you about the sort of behind the scenesy boring tasks, but things that you don't really think about. So I've took the racks. They've been living in the Sarissa van, so I've took them home, and they will be worked on whilst I am fulfilling Kickstarters like a mad woman. They'll be worked on and given revamps. They're getting little makeovers, which is lovely. So it's not mega exciting makeovers like spraying them all purple. That'd be ace. But it's little bits like from travelling around. The some bits will get scuffed. The screws on some of them are a bit loose or bent, so they'll need fixing. What else have I got to do? The head tops are just a bit raggedy, so I want to get those fixed up and move. Because the range grows all the time, I have to decide what goes next to each other on racks, which is a whole art form. So yeah, moving them along, going, should this go next to that, or that go on there? That sort of jobs. It's just come into my head, although I probably won't for this show, because I know that'll be setting myself loads and loads of tasks. I was just thinking, if I got the Kickstarter fulfilled, I could have some at the show at Tabletop Live. So I might, but I have to get all the Kickstarters fulfilled first. So next week's plans, I would love to take tomorrow off and sleep, but I have stuff arriving. I have painted miniatures arriving, and I have casts arriving, which is excellent. A month or so ago, I booked myself 2 days off, which was a holiday for this Tuesday and Wednesday, and I was going to go away from the internet and just go into the woods pretty much. Yeah, I was going to go into the woods and be away from the internet for a couple of days and do some walking, and I've cancelled it. Boo! But maybe one day I'll get a holiday. I don't like being a martyr. I definitely want to go do something. So, whilst my mum's off in Cornwall lounging around, not helping in the office. Edwin, you could order spiders as a Halloween splurge. Yes, definitely. I might even do a little Halloween bundle or something. That's what I'll... Again, why do I set myself too many tasks? So I have to do that at some point next week as well. And yeah, finish that photoshopping. Do you still have all the pumpkin stuff? I can't remember. I don't know if I took the pumpkins or not. But the next wave that's coming of the terrain, there's so much gribbly undeady type stuff, because I commissioned it when I was well into the last few episodes of Game of Thrones and all the Night King stuff and the White Walkers. I thought Night King was really cool, so I was like, yes, monsters and skeletons and bits like that. So there's loads of that coming out. So yeah, that's actually, I've just remembered that was the plan, to release it around Halloween, and I'd forgot. So thank you for that. Can I have a time check just on there as well? Just let me know what time it is, because it doesn't actually tell me here. While I'm sticking to that, I'll show you what I'm wearing is this fabulous shawl. This is the best thing ever. So it's a blanket. When I left Cardiff, I had to do the really sad thing of accepting that the dice bag lady was totally dead, but I had tons of yarn. So I ended up going to Sim, who may be watching. Hello, if you are. Hello, Sim. And yes, so she took all the yarn, which was a lot, and I saw them on Saturday, and we did a really good escape room. It was cool. And she's presented me with this. You'll never get to see it all. And at first, it just looks like a very nice blanket, but she's made it out of all of the dice bag lady. Well, not all of it, but all the colours and yarn is from the dice bag lady stash. So it's amazing, because I recognise all the yarns. Like, oh, they're like old friends that give me a nice little hug. That's lovely. So thanks. That's really made my day. Well, it made my weekend and all that. I was very sleepy on those yesterday. I've pretty much just been sleepily socialising and failing to sleep. But yeah, this is so nice. One, because it looks amazing and it's all the best colours ever. The rainbow, of course. But yeah, just recognising all the old dice bag lady yarns. That's what I'm just going full. Yeah, it's really, really cool. So I'm happy with that. That's ace. What other news do I have? Does anyone have any questions for once? I keep seeing myself and thinking how frazzled I look and sound. So after this, my plans are, hopefully my second takeaway will arrive and I'll get to eat. And then I'm going to go to bed, I think. I was planning to drink that mead, but I'm just too sleepy. they had a mead stand. More trade shows should have a mead stand. So this was ChillCon. Yeah, well, it was meads and ales, and it's like, oh, it was nice. It was nice. So I did treat myself. I played Gaslands again on Thursday. I was doing alright. So I've got, oh, it's not here, it's downstairs. I've got my Pigbulance, so it's an ambulance with Raging Annie. Scarlet Annie is my sponsor, so you get cheap crew. So that's how I can have 6 guinea pigs in an ambulance, and one of them's got a shotgun. So nobody really takes it seriously because it's a silly guinea pig wagon, and until it gets near, and then it deals loads of damage. So that was really fun. Sorry, I'm so tired, so my brain just keeps zoning out, and the hunger rage. Gaslands fun. Guinea pigs. Yay! Ristal's here. Hello. Did you see me showing off the mimics and their amazingness? I got my Kickstarter, as you saw, absolutely adorable. I wish I ordered more Amazons. Quick, sneak in and buy some from the pledge manager. It's still open because some people have been really late. And once I've got them all shipped, that's when I go back and see who hasn't actually done the stuff. So I'll be messaging them. What else we got? We found a Viking pub in York that sells literal horns of mead. Yes, that would be excellent. I think I haven't been there. Again, I get to go all over the country and go to all these places, and I go sell stuff and come home. Each time at York, I think, oh, I really want to go around York, but I've got all this stuff. So I will. I think that's what I'll end up doing after I cancelled my little holiday like a little sad creature. I think I'll go to York. That'll be my holiday, and I'll just have a look around there, do some Viking stuff and history stuff. Suggestions for what to use the Amazons for. Loads of people are using them for Mortal Gods, which is the newish Footsore game. But there's also the older one, Osprey of Gods and Mortals. They'll also make an awesome Frostgrave Warband, Open Combat, Heroes in Saga Age of Magic. That's a lot more miniatures, so you'd probably be better getting some like plastic dudes to bulk it out and then use my cool stuff as the just sort of dotted about. That'd work. Oh, I should have showed you the micro pig. Cubbin has painted the Amazons and they're all done and they're arriving tomorrow, and I'm really excited about what they're going to look like. He sent me photos, but the painters' photos are always just a bit this is sort of like no, they're very good at painters, but because they're poor creatures, the cameras aren't that good. So they look amazing in the photo, but they're just a bit blurry. So when I get the full miniature in front of my hand, I'm going to be extra excited tomorrow, so there'll be much squeeing. I've seen a photo of the painted mini pig sprite from the Kickstarter. It's amazing, and then you remember how small it is. You're like, how has he done that? That is madness. So no, next week I will hopefully have shipped all the Kickstarters. I've shipped a massive chunk of them. I was waiting on more little pig riders, and they arrived over the weekend. So they will be, I've got loads of them sort of ready to go that just need the little pigs put in. Oh gosh, I'm so tired. I'd love to do a live show where I'm not just talking about how tired I am. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing Tabletop Live next week just to help out Sarissa and maybe Atlantis and sort of other friends that are lone wolfing it, because it's grim. It's always grim. It's a lot of hard work doing a trade show when it's just you. Even just like wanting to get a drink or go to the toilet is just such a huge deal. I've had really nice people that have helped me out, so I like to help other people out occasionally. So I have a bit of a busman's holiday. So that'll mean I may have been at Tabletop Live all Saturday, and then you'll get me on Sunday going, I'm really sleepy, I was at Tabletop Live. But that would be cool to have a little look around there, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna see how much the hotels are anyway. If they're loads, I won't. And the trains, but I might go as a little busman's holiday and end up just working loads because that's what I do. Yeah, Claire asked earlier what day. If I do, I was thinking of going Friday and Saturday. So going down with Sarissa Friday. Yes, and then getting the train back up Saturday evening or something. Or maybe swinging by my parents if they're around. I'm not sure if they're around. If my parents were watching the video, perhaps they could comment and say if they will be around on Saturday evening. It's a good way to talk to them through my live stream. So yes, ChillCon today was very good. I can recommend that show. It was fun. There was lots going on, which was nice. And there was a few nice touches. The school was awesome. Schools are really good now. So in the toilets they had loads of like mental health posters, and they had a meetup. This is nothing to do with the show, but I was just like, oh, schools are cool. And they had a whole schools are cool. They had a whole load of posters about how they have lunchtime meetups for anyone with any gender issues and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I was just like, yay, maybe it's slightly better than before. So yeah, that was cool. And they don't have doors on the like, I was just there going, wow, schools. They don't have doors on the way in to the girls and boys toilets, so you can't be in there and being bullied with the door closed and no one seeing it. Not that that's ever happened to me before. So yeah, that was kind of cool. Like, yeah, solid. Yeah, that was good. Yes, Mum will be there on Saturday, so maybe that's a plan, Mum. Maybe you could come to Tabletop Gaming Live. You could work for Sarissa. Right, that is the majority of my stuff, my ramblings. I apologise for being extra sleepy and not having a drink, as it is technically still Sunday morning coffee. I didn't have Sunday evening rum or mead or anything. I'm going to have Vimto squash. It's very exciting. When my pizza arrives, if it arrives. Yeah, if you missed the start, I had a rage because I ordered food via Deliveroo and it's not came, and the man was driving. He was driving out of town, and I thought maybe he's going to a faster. No, he's just driving. I think he's gone home, and now it says it's delivered, and I haven't got my food. And yes, I'm very hungry. What else we got? Come up to Scotland sometime. Yes, I think I'm gonna look at the shows Sarissa are doing and jolly up with them because I want to go up there. And it's always a struggle that I don't have my own transport. But yeah, I might head up with those next year at some point. Will there be Cyberpunk Peeg in the future? I need 1 or 6. There is Squiddo, if you haven't seen that. There is a large 28mm human-y size. But there's lots of other little pigs. There's going to be loads more pigs in the future. All the pigs. Yeah, general pig update. I've discovered that Gregor has just turned 5. So he's totally getting a birthday cake next week. And I've already Googled, as soon as I discovered that he was nearly 5, I immediately Googled guinea pig birthday ideas. So I've decided to make him a birthday cake. This is the plan. If you don't see it, it means they all went to crap. So he's getting a bell pepper, cut the top off, seeds out, stuffed with lettuce and other lovely treats that you can sort of stuff in, so some other leaves and things. And then he's getting candles made out of 5 carrots, and he will get to eat that before the rest of the girls, because that will be his treat. I'm so excited. I'll get to sing happy birthday to him, and it'll be lovely. And I'm sure he'll appreciate that. He's 5, bless him, a little pig. Yes, I will be heading off. Thank you for coming along. I appreciate it, always, especially when it's not at the usual times and when I'm in a very, very sleepy, rambly mood. You have to make pigs in biplanes. I am. Yes, there's lots of cool stuffs coming, and lots of cool ideas. I got lots more books off Dave Lanchester. I think I'm definitely giving him quite a chunk of money over the last few years. He was a couple stands away from me, so that was cool. I got some really interesting books today, so that's really good. Yeah, thanks for Sarissa for making it able for me to get to the show. And yes, I may see you at Tabletop Gaming Live. Keep an eye out on all the stuff. The usual follow around if you're not on you're on the Facebook, yes. There's the Twitter and the Instagram, which I'm well into with the story things, and the YouTubes. Yeah, and that's it. So, yeah, come follow me around all those places. I've got various pictures and updates and stuff, so when I finish stuffing my face with pizza, I'm going to be sat dying on the sofa uploading some cool pictures and stuff. Thank you very much, as always, and just keep an eye out, and the next one will be Sunday. So, yay. Goodbye! Thank you.